Welcome to today's class. Today we'll be focusing on marketing research. So research is a common term that is used in a day-to-day activity. So what you need to know or what you need to understand is the definition of research. What is research? In common context, research refers to the search of knowledge. So when people go ahead to search knowledge and try to dig deep and find basic issues of knowledge, then that is called research. It can also be defined as a scientific and systematic search for gaining information and knowledge on a specific topic or phenomenon. So when you want to identify knowledge or come up with information that will gain or that people are going to gain on, then you are doing what is called research. So the research is everything that happens today, and it is a phenomenon that we must embrace. And companies that are doing research basically have been better companies to work with. For example, Safaricom focuses more on research, and that's why you see Safaricom nowadays is continuing to grow and becoming bigger and bigger in the telecommunication industry. So what are some of the characteristics of research? Research has very many characteristics, but we are going to focus on a few. The first characteristics of research is a systematic approach. Research is a systematic approach. That means there is a step that you must follow when you are doing your investigation. So this step must be planned, and every step will lead to another new step. The other thing is research is objective. Objectivity in research. The aim of research is to achieve a particular unbiased objective. So at the end of the day, you must achieve a particular objective in your organization. The other important characteristic of research is that research is producible. A reproducible research basically shows the various procedures that one is supposed to follow when you are doing research. So research, you are not supposed to duplicate what has already been done. So you must come with something that is fresh, something that is new in the market. The other thing is about relevancy. Research must be relevant. You must do something that is relevant, something that people can relate to. And at the end of the day, you realize when you do something that people can relate to, people are able to understand what you mean. The other important thing is that research must be controlled. You must control your research, in that it must only be affected by various factors that you deem or you see being important to your organization. So it must be affected by some factors. So what are some of the categories of research? We have two major categories of research, and these can be a basic research or applied research. So basic research is research that sometimes called fundamental research. It can also be called fundamental research or theoretical research or pure research. It aims at expanding the frontiers on knowledge and does not directly involve in pragmatic problems. So basic research does not involve in pragmatic problems. The essence of basic research basically is to address itself to more fundamental questions and not to problems with immediate commercial potential. So you are able to understand and address issues to do with fundamental questions that people ask, and those questions must get answers. The other important type of category of research is called applied research. Applied research is also called decisional research, or in other words, proceeds with a certain problem and its specific alternative. So fundamentally, what you need to understand in this applied research is that it is a decisional research. and you must come up with a problem, a specific problem that affects a specific industry, and this problem is what you are going to focus on more. For example, you can come up with a problem that affects the retail sector, and once you have that problem on board, you'll be able to come up with the possible solutions to that problem. Thank you for listening.